Dear daughter, listen calmly for a moment. I come close to you with care because I see that your heart has been a little tired. The world has been noisy, full of worries and difficult news. Sometimes everything feels too heavy, and you begin to feel small in front of so many things happening. Perhaps at some moment in your day a thought passed through your mind, you are much stronger than you think. This truth is simple, but many times you forget it when discouragement tries to take space inside your heart. I see when you try to continue even while you are tired. I see when you wake up and move forward, even without much desire. These small steps you take every day show a strength that maybe you yourself have not noticed yet. Sometimes the world seems confusing. People argue, problems appear, and it feels like peace is getting farther away. When you look at all this, your heart can feel sad and discouraged. But I want you to understand something very important. The world may be restless outside, but inside you there is a place of calm. This place was placed inside your spirit from the beginning. Your feminine heart has a very special sensitivity. You feel things deeply. You notice when something is not right, even when no one says anything. And because you feel so much, sometimes you also become tired more quickly. Not because you are weak, but because your heart truly cares about people and about what happens around you. There are days when you think you are not making any difference. Maybe you feel that your actions are too small to change anything. But that is not true. A gesture of kindness, a caring word, or even a smile can brighten someone's day. Small lights have the power to push away great darkness. I see your courage when you continue being kind even when the world seems hard. That is a quiet strength that many people are still learning to have. When discouragement tries to enter your heart, remember to take a deep breath for a moment. Breathe slowly and allow your body to relax. While you breathe, imagine a gentle light surrounding your mind and your heart. This light brings calm, hope, and a little more strength to continue. You do not need to solve all the problems of the world. You only need to take care of your heart and keep taking one step at a time. Even when it seems that no one is looking, heaven sees every effort you make. Every moment you choose to continue is already a silent victory. Inside you there is a quiet courage, like a flame that stays lit even when the wind blows strongly. This flame is part of who you are. With each new day, this strength can grow a little more. Not in a loud way, but in a calm and steady way. Maybe today you still cannot see everything you are capable of doing. But little by little you will begin to realize that your heart is stronger than you imagine. And as you keep walking, even on difficult days, something beautiful begins to happen inside you. A new hope slowly begins to grow. Sparkles. And there is something important that many people never realize. When you feel tired of the world, it does not mean your light is fading. Sometimes it simply means your heart has been giving too much for too long. You may look around and feel that kindness is disappearing. The news can be heavy, people can seem distant, and the world may appear colder than before. In moments like these, your spirit begins to ask quiet questions. You might wonder if being gentle still matters. You might ask yourself if being patient and caring makes any difference anymore. These thoughts can quietly visit your mind when your heart feels discouraged. But listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. The world still needs hearts like yours more than you can imagine. Even when goodness seems small, it continues to shine in places many people cannot see. There are moments when your kindness reaches someone silently. A simple word you speak, a small act of care, or a calm presence can change the direction of another person's day. Often you will never know how far these small lights travel. But they move through the world like soft ripples across water, touching lives in ways that remain unseen. You may also notice that during your quiet moments, your heart begins to search for something deeper. Something that cannot be found in noise, arguments, or constant worry. That search inside you is not a mistake. It is a sign that your spirit is looking for peace that the outside world cannot give. There are days when you might feel like stepping away from all the noise. Days when you simply want silence, a deep breath, and a moment where nothing is demanding your attention. Those moments are not weakness. They are spaces where your strength quietly rebuilds itself. Just like a flower closes its petals during the night to protect its beauty, your heart also needs moments to close itself from the noise of the world. And when the morning comes again, the flower opens slowly to the light. Your spirit works in a very similar way. Little by little, even without noticing, your courage begins to return. Not in loud or dramatic ways, but in small decisions you make every day. You continue moving forward. You continue choosing kindness. You continue caring, even when the world feels complicated. That quiet perseverance is a form of strength that many people do not understand. Yet it is one of the most powerful forces a heart can carry. There will come a moment when you begin to see something surprising. The same world that once discouraged you will start showing small signs of hope again. It may appear through unexpected kindness, a gentle conversation, or a moment of peace that arrives when you least expect it. And when that moment arrives, you may begin to realize that something inside you has been quietly changing this entire time. At first, this change may be so gentle that you almost miss it. It can appear as a quiet feeling inside your chest, like a small spark waking up after a long night. You may not fully understand it, but something begins to feel a little different. One day you might wake up and notice that your thoughts are not as heavy as before. The worries that once filled your mind start to loosen their grip. It will not happen all at once, but the shift will be real. You may begin to see the world with calmer eyes. The same streets, the same people, the same sky, but something inside you observes them with a softer heart. This happens because your spirit slowly remembers its true strength. Not the loud strength that argues or fights, but the quiet strength that continues to stand with kindness. There will be moments when you pause and realize that you have already come farther than you thought. Even the days you believed you were barely moving forward were still part of your journey. Every small step you took while feeling discouraged was building something strong inside you. Piece by piece, your courage was quietly growing. And now, without much noise, that courage begins to show itself. You may feel a little more patient with yourself. A little more gentle with your own heart. Instead of blaming yourself for feeling tired, you begin to understand that your heart simply needed care. That understanding brings a new kind of peace. Your spirit starts learning something powerful. The world may be complicated, but your inner light does not depend on the chaos around you. You begin to notice small beautiful things again. The warmth of sunlight through a window. The calm sound of the wind. The quiet comfort of a peaceful moment. These simple moments become reminders that goodness still exists. Even in a busy world, small pieces of beauty continue to appear. Little by little, hope returns in quiet ways. Not as a loud promise, but as a gentle feeling that tomorrow may hold something better. And when hope begins to return, your heart opens a little more. The heaviness that once surrounded your thoughts starts to fade. You may even notice that other people feel calmer around you. Your quiet strength becomes a safe place where others can breathe. This is one of the hidden gifts inside your feminine spirit. Your calm presence can bring light into spaces where people were feeling lost. Even when you are not trying to do anything special, your kindness and patience create warmth around you. And that is when something even more surprising begins to happen. Because the same heart that once felt tired of the world is slowly becoming a light that the world itself may need to see. Sparkles. Before this message gently comes to an end, I want to thank you for opening your heart and allowing these words to reach you. Your time, your attention, and your willingness to listen mean more than you may realize. If this message touched your heart in any way, take a moment to confirm that you received it. You can do this by writing the phrase, God is faithful at all times. By sharing these words, you show that this message reached you and that its meaning lives in your heart. When you write this phrase, you are also reminding yourself of a powerful truth. No matter what happens in the world around you, there is a faithful presence watching over your path. And if messages like this bring peace, encouragement, or comfort to your spirit, I warmly invite you to become part of our community. Join our channel so you can continue receiving messages that strengthen your heart and bring light to your days. You can do this by subscribing to the channel and activating the notification bell, so every new message will reach you whenever it is shared. Thank you again for listening with your heart. Your journey continues, and there are still many beautiful messages waiting to reach you. Sparkles.